All right, I'm in the fight chair. Superman 2000, the usual. Let me tell you something, man. I'm just thinking about this. If Conor McGregor wants more money, and I'm Dana White, I've already spent all my money doing promotions. I've already paid for everything. I've already gotten the MGM. The last time I gave him $7 million. There's only $3 million more. I mean, that's chump change to the UFC. I just give it to him. Pay him the 10 million, get the show on the road, and get him back in action. It's not that serious, you know. Give Conor McGregor what he wants. Get the show on the road. Get him in the ring. Get him fighting. That a bug on my wall. Hang on a second. Nah, it's not a bug on my wall. Stickers. Yeah. So give Conor McGregor the money. That's what I would do. Just think about this. Who else is you gonna get for the card? You can't scramble. And this is one of the reasons why Dana White came out to the press today and said he'd put Conor McGregor on the card if Conor McGregor were to call him back. And Conor McGregor needs to clarify his retirement statement because if he's really retired, then Jose Aldo and Frankie Edgar would be fighting for the vacated title. See, that's how Dana White works. He's trying to put pressure on Conor McGregor to say, so Conor McGregor can say, oh, I don't want to lose the title. I'll fight, I'll fight, I'll fight. But Dana White, let me tell you something. If there's one thing I've learned about the Irish is whatever they did before, they can do again. Don't ever go up against them. You want to go up against this guy, he's already got $14 million. The title means something to him, but not that much. He's about the money. That's what motivates him. Getting paid what he's worth. You threaten to take the belt from him because he says he's retired. You're forced to the title vacant without full clarification. Conor McGregor couldn't care less. Conor McGregor wants his $10 million, and frankly, he's worth it. If I were you, hell, I'd pay him 20 if he asked for the 20. Because of the draw, he's bringing that nation behind him. When you have fans and a pull like that, and a following like that, I'm paying you that money. Simple. This is not rocket science. Renegotiate with Conor McGregor. Pay him the money he wants because in his UFC contract, if merchandise is sold and royalty comes in, you can reclassify it. So 9 to 10 times you're probably making money off him off the royalties already. Between 80 and 90%. You have the rights to his likeness and his image in perpetuity. I mean, you pretty much have everything he's ever gonna work for, earn and work forward. You pretty much have a chunk of that. Okay, pay the money without question. That's a good investment. Pay the man the money. Give you 3 reasons why you'll pay the money. You've already spent millions of dollars on promotion, advertising, flyers, and publication. That's gonna go to waste. Number two, the fans have been waiting with anticipation to see him and Nate Diaz fight. Not me, but just the fans in general. And number three, $10 million is chump change to the UFC. Chump change. I mean, that's peanuts. Real peanuts. So pay the man the money. You gave him $7 million the last time, and you can't give him $3 million more this time. That makes no sense. If don't let your ego get in the way of making money. Because I believe that Dana White thinks, hey, if I get Conor McGregor, get 10 million this time, next time he's gonna ask for more money. I've created a monster. I need to control him. Don't be a control freak. You're not gonna be able to control everybody in your life. That's for one. If this man is making you that much money, bringing that much to the game, man, I'd pay him that 10. If I was on the phone with him, with Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor said, I want 10 million, I'd said, no problem. How soon can you get here? I'll write you the check. No. That's what I'm talking about. Don't let small money hold up big money. You write a check to Conor McGregor for 10 million. He fights. He does well. The merchandise, the royalties alone from the merchandising, cover that 10 million easily. So the UFC has the money, but for some reason they're trying to feel to you can't control that Conor McGregor. The man with nothing to lose in a negotiation will always win. If he doesn't fight, he has nothing to lose. He has $14 million as a regular person. He can live a good, comfortable life. The UFC will be out 60 or 80 million, give or take a few here and there. The UFC is the one that's gonna be out 100 and something, 110 or $106 million. Not Conor McGregor. The UFC. And after being out of that money, you still have to promote the event, go back and rebrand the marketing, pay for new publications, pay for new distribution, get a new fighter. All the headache you're gonna have to go to renegotiate, then find somebody to fill in. Pay him the money. Pay him the money because you know you have it and you know the royalties is coming in. You know you got the money. From the fight share, real talk. Dana White, if you're watching this, pay the man the money. And if you're an Irish fan and you're in Ireland, send the UFC an email to let them know that you'll not buy the pay-per-view until Conor McGregor gets his 10 million and he's back on the fight card. His country need to get behind him because if Conor McGregor does well, everybody in the UFC will see their salary go up. Will see their money go up. Nate Diaz was making chump change and his money went up. Everybody will benefit from Conor McGregor doing well. As fans of the sport, we should stand behind him. As his countrymen, you should stand behind him too. Do not buy the pay-per-view unless Conor McGregor gets his 10 million and he's in there. As an Irish person, that's what I would do. Stand behind your man. I mean, if UFC 200 is that exciting to you, you could watch the highlights on YouTube. But don't spend your money unless Conor McGregor gets his $10 million. We have to stand with the fighters. Because if he gets $10 million, other fighters can get more money. And the UFC will have to stop playing these games with these fighters and taking advantage of their desperation. So he's a maverick. I respect him for what he's doing. Peace out from the fight chair. Sorry, I gotta get so serious and heavy when I'm talking about this stuff, but it really annoys me that the UFC makes so much money and pay the fighters so little, between 7 to 8%. And then some people are saying, oh, it's 30%. But the numbers are just not adding up. The numbers are not adding up. You know, the numbers that they're putting out are that they're divulging little information here and there. Those numbers aren't adding up. So they cannot be paying out up to 30% in discretionary secret bonuses to fighters. The numbers aren't adding up. So, you know, I'm with him on this. If Conor McGregor can make a stand and get the money, he's the right money. Other fighters will be encouraged to make that stand and start getting their money. You're here in my book, Conor. You do what you gotta do, boy. Do it for your family. Peace out. From the fight chair.